Hi, bunnies. Welcome back to another episode of the Fat Loss series. This week is episode 8. We will be reviewing everything that happened on week 9 of my cut. And we have a lot of exciting stuff. So, starting with our week 9 targets, it's been the same for several weeks, so you're probably familiar with it. Strength train 4 times a week. Blew that out of the water this past week. Actually, I'll talk about it. Hit a minimum of 7,000 steps per day. I always hit my steps. 1,750 to 1,850 calories. I've definitely been hanging on the lower end of that. And 120 to 130 grams of protein, which I have been slaying. And y'all saw at towards the beginning of my cut, I feel like I was skimping out on my protein. But lately, I've been on my shit. So let's start with our beautiful check-in pictures. What's happening? So here's the thing. I kind of did some damage over the weekend. So my relaxed pictures, I kind of look, I don't know. I'm holding on to a little bit more water. You can see it especially in my tummy. And so I feel a bit fuller. And I look at the left and the right, and I'm almost like psyching myself out. And I'm like, did I even get leaner? But if I look closely to my midsection, it's pretty obvious. Not obvious, but like I have gotten leaner. Like, come on, And in my arm too, the way that my tricep looks in that side picture. Now, my posed picture, my quads are looking beefier. My upper body is starting to look more defined. And that's the thing. Like, when you lean out, you almost appear bigger because you can see your muscles better. So even though I'm a smaller person, I'm weighing almost like 10 pounds less. I appear bigger, more muscular, and that's because I'm leaner, and so my muscles are showing. So picture-wise, I am actually really happy with how I look. I've been feeling pretty good in my body, but I've also been like, I don't know, wanting to be leaner. Dude, I just started going to the Crunch in my area because it's closer to our house and it works out better with my schedule. And I'm going to explain that because we moved to a new house. Like, I started a new job as a personal trainer at a gym. And so it's just been more difficult for me to figure out where I want to fit in my sessions. And I found out that there's a Crunch like 10 minutes down the road near my house, and I started joining the 5 a.m. crew. I'm a 5 a.m. gym goer now. I haven't been a 5 a.m. gym goer since literally the start of my fitness journey. So it's been like an unexpected welcome change. I've actually really been enjoying the 5 a.m. crew. It's not too packed. You'll be surprised. There's actually a lot of people in there for 5, 6 a.m., but it's not too packed. I can always get to the machines that I'm trying to go to. And there's this awesome girl, and she's shredded, dude. She's so lean, and her muscles look so awesome. And I'm like, dude, like, I want to be leaner. I feel like I look great. I love the way that I look, but I don't know. I just want to see what happens, like what I am able and capable of looking like if I just stick with it a little longer and get just a little bit leaner. But we'll see. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, okay? Anyways, my weigh-ins this week, let's pull them bitches up because they have been so cool. I'm so excited to tell you what's happened. Okay, so check this out. Week 9, I started the week at a new low, 142.4. And then my weight just kept dropping, 141.8. and 142, and then I got a new low of 141.4 on Friday. Now, I don't know if y'all noticed, but typically, like, the end of the week is when I see my lows because I've been recovering from the weekend. Like, so if I decide to, like, have a treat meal over the weekend, that inflates my weight a little bit, and then it takes a couple days for my weight to come back down for my body to, like, lower in water retention and inflammation from eating outside of my norm. So that's really cool. New low 141.4. I'm in the 141s. I would love to see 140 this week. However, It didn't even feel like I went that hard over the weekend, but clearly if you look at my weight, I'm up in the 144s. Like my weight is up 3 to 4 pounds. On Saturday, I had a Strong Girls Fitness Club party. So if you don't know, I have a business. It's called Strong Girls Fitness Club, LLC. And I had built a gym in my basement, in my mom's basement. And for 3 years, I trained a bunch of women in my basement. And I created this like really cool community. And, I moved to a different state and I basically had like a farewell party of sorts. And so what happened was we hung out for a couple hours. And I asked the women that I worked with to bring food, and we had like a potluck of sorts. So like there was wine, and I drank wine. There was Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets, and I ate that. I had a brownie. What else did I eat? There was just a lot of good food, and I remember not really feeling like I overdid it with food, feeling like I ate till I was satisfied, and feeling like I drank until I was a little bit tipsy. But that was the extent of that. I just had a nice hearty dinner. And then I had another big dinner that Sunday, and I ate tacos and I had birthday cake. I went to a 1-year-old birthday party, and I remember again, I knew that I had eaten and I was like nice and full and I was like a little bit stuffed, but I didn't have anything crazy for breakfast or lunch. So I felt really good about the way that I enjoyed food on Saturday and Sunday. However, I became super bloated and gassy Sunday night, and it worked into my Monday, and it worked into today, which is Tuesday. I'm still feeling kind of like bloated and gassy, and it's very evident because I am heavier on the scale. And y'all have been seeing this entire fat loss series. I enjoy my weekends. My weight is higher on Mondays because I enjoyed my weekends, and it doesn't mean that I gained a shit ton of fat. It's not a cause for concern for me because there's no one single weigh-in. There's no two weigh-ins that are so important that I need to completely change my protocol, at least not yet. So I'm going to see how week 10 looks for me, and being that I only have basically like less than 3 weeks left, I only have week 11 and week 12. I might lower calories again so that I can finish strong. I would love to be in the 130s. I would love to see the 130s. But yeah, that's it for my weigh-ins. As you can see, I was like on the down, and then I had a spike, and that's okay. Consequences of my actions. I feel good about it, especially because I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong in the gym. And like I told you, for the past 2 weeks, you had been seeing it was like harder for me to get to the gym. And I was like condensing all my workouts on the weekends, or like I was getting like 2 to 3 sessions in. And finally that I'm on like a nice routine. I found a gym that I want to go to. I found a time that works for my new schedule and my new life. And that has made the biggest difference. And now I worked out Monday. I worked out today, Tuesday. And I have not a doubt in my mind that my workouts are going to start picking up again. And I've been feeling strong. So that's really cool. I've just been feeling good. Although my weight is up, I know exactly why it is up. I'm feeling good in my body. I'm looking good in my body. I'm feeling strong and energized in the gym. Like I still don't feel depleted. Like I still don't feel like I'm dying. And as you saw, I forgot to talk about it, but as you saw, my macros were pretty much perfect Monday through Friday. Yeah. And then Saturday, Sunday, obviously I didn't track, but my steps have been on the money. Like I never don't hit my steps. My macros, my proteins, my fats, like everything has just been so manageable. I've just been feeling so good. And morale, dude, I literally have less than 3 weeks left of this cut. It has flown by, and I feel like what has helped this cut feel so effortless is, one, I came into this deficit from a bulk. And so after bulking for like 6 months, you're so tired of food, like you're so done eating that it's literally a pleasure to eat less food. And so I started the deficit at a really good place with my calories. Not only that, but I've been busy in a good way. And I've just felt like a good busy, like just positive about life. And I think that also contributes to my overall morale about the cut, being that stress has been manageable in my life and my life has been going well. Does that make sense? Like I picked an optimal time to go into a cut. Because when you decide to do a cut when your life is already stressful AF, you're just adding more stress onto the stress that you already have, and your stress bucket is like overflowing. But because I went into a cut in a good mental place in my life, even though, as you've seen, we've been traveling a lot, we fucking moved houses, I started a new job. It's all just felt very manageable, and because I've been like a good type of busy, I feel like being busy really helps you not think about food, even though I'm feeling hungrier and I'm thinking about food more often, or like food is tasting more delicious these days. Is, you know what I mean? It's been so manageable. And eating fruits, a shit ton of fruit and a shit ton of fiber has been helping as well. I feel like last week I said this, I feel like I've had like a second wind. Like I really thought the cut was going to end at 12 weeks. I still think it is, but also I don't think I would die if I decided at that 12-week mark to to extend it for like another week or two. I'm not going to say that I'm going to extend it, at least not yet. I'm going to wait until week 12, until that check-in, to be like, dude, I could totally do this for like another 1 to 4 weeks. Or I'm going to go into that reverse, and most likely going into that reverse is going to help me continue to drop pounds on the scale anyways. And my 5 a.m. sessions are going so hard. I don't know. Everything just feels great. Like, it feels great. So, yeah, I'm going to keep all of my targets going into this week, week 10, completely the same, being that my weight was dropping so beautiful last week. The only reason my weight is up is because of the bloating that I'm feeling from the food that I ate over the weekend. So we're going to see how my weight responds this week. If I see new lows, I'm going to keep my calories exactly where they are, but I have a feeling it might be time to drop again. It seems like I've consistently had to drop calories every 2 to 3 weeks. And being that hunger has been so manageable at 1750, I wouldn't mind dropping to 1650 for those last 2 weeks. Like finish everything off with a bang. You know what I mean? Like I'm feeling good. So yeah, continuing training 4 times a week, continuing hitting my steps, and keeping my macros and my calories exactly where they are. And that's all I have to say for today. If you like this type of video where I'm kind of giving you that walkthrough of exactly how I'm conducting a fat loss phase, give this video a thumbs up. Share it with somebody that you think might benefit from it. I haven't done this in like a week, so I forgot like my spiel. Hit that little notification bell so you never miss another video from me again. And don't forget to subscribe if you're into that and you want to support me and my gains. And I'll support you and your gains. Okay. That's it for this week. Bye.